Good morning. Happy Friday. It is Flower Friday, and it is also a new a new moon. And okay, so if you follow the tropical system, it's a new moon in Gemini. If you follow the Vedic system, it's a new moon in Taurus. I followed the tropical system for pretty much my whole life, and I've recently switched over to the Vedic almost completely. It's still, hard to let go of some of those old ways of thinking, but for the new moon today is in Taurus. I'm kind of going in that direction for the new moon today, and I know for the full moon a couple weeks ago, I talked about it being in Libra and the tropical system was in Scorpio. So I know that's probably way too much information you don't care that much about, but just so you're not confused, if you watch any other videos or read up on anything online, you are likely going to see the new moon information in Gemini. I follow the Vedic, so it's Taurus. So Taurus is, as we talked about yesterday, Taurus has a certain energy around it. Taurus is about sensuality and beauty and your environment, where you are. It's about food and wine and drink, and it's this like energy of connection. So those are the more like positive and beautiful aspects of Taurus. There's obviously some other aspects like bullheadedness, stubbornness, as the sign for Taurus is the bull. So there's a force behind this sign. There's a pretty strong energy, like if you think of a bull. And so taking all of that information in mind, on this new moon, it's a time to set intentions for this upcoming moon cycle. And this upcoming moon cycle is, 30 days, but ultimately 6 months. So whatever intentions you set today will show up on the new moon, the corresponding new moon 6 months from now. So you can see in that time period what has shifted, what has changed, what has manifested, what has come into your life that you set the intention for today. With the thought of bringing beauty and love and sensuality and just that feeling of pleasure. That's really what Taurus is about. The idea of love, I actually didn't pick this postcard from Spirit Card. It was just sitting on my dresser where I have all my cards, and I thought, oh, I don't even know where this came from, and I picked it up, and it felt very appropriate for today. So I'm going to share it with you. It wasn't what I intended to do, but as I was sitting down now to record this, it's come through for me to read. Dearest you, we here on the other side have one important thing to declare. Love is the answer to literally everything. And this is, I think, why it showed up today, with Taurus being ruled by Venus, which is all about love. We don't necessarily mean romantic or erotic love, although they are wonderful, but something above and beyond that. Everything alive in the world was first created by love. Spirit sends love to animate life and birth it into existence. Love is without condition, and it is based in reverence and a fierce and joyful respect for life. Love thrives when you focus on it, and we want you to turn away from anything that causes it to wane. Love is when you no longer see yourself as other, separate from, better or less than, etc. When you act as love, you give permission to the world to thrive and grow as it will. Can you let go of what is not love and ask, what would love do? Love is waiting for you always and forever. We just adore you over here. It was really fun. And although this sounds familiar, was this a card from earlier in the week? I wonder. I don't know. Maybe it just never made its way back into the box. But either way, it felt right to read it to you today. And then on the vein of cards, card for today, Pink Magnolia. All right. So when you look at that, what do you think or feel? Like for me, when I look at that, there's like a softness. To me, that it looks and feels like love to me. So it feels very appropriate for today. Yeah, there's like the green of the heart chakra, but there's the soft pink. When I think of the heart chakra, I think of it as green with a pink center. This particular flower activates self-care. The message is take exquisite care of yourself. Are you giving all of your loving energy to others while forgetting to take care of yourself? Pink Magnolia encourages us to value our needs as much as everyone else's and make time for self-care. It dissolves giving away too much energy to others, dissolves self-sacrifice and the tendency toward martyrdom. It magnifies the feeling of completeness, wholeness, and worthiness, retaining energy for your own needs and purposes, and magnifies protection from burnout or resentment. It's such a beautiful, soft flower. Something about it, I don't know. It reminds me of, I don't know, something in my childhood, perhaps. Like, you know, maybe, wondering if maybe that was a flower that was maybe in my grandparents' yard or somewhere that felt safe. You know, it just feels safe. It feels nurturing. There's a sweetness and a softness to it. A beautiful way to head into the weekend. And yeah, so hopefully you will have time for some self-care this weekend, some time to nourish and nurture your soul and do something fun just for you. I will be back here on Monday and I'll have new journal pages and who knows what fun stuff will open up over the course of next week. So I'm wishing you the most fabulous, wonderful Friday and Memorial Day weekend ahead, and I will see you here tomorrow. Remember, we learn from one another. Bye for now.